Jim is doing, and also down the line, we would love these people to be paid by crypto as well. That could be another way. But Vadim have some plans where he could take people's money and throw it into a crypto, passive income program, which could be really, really interesting. Yeah. So, listen, it's exciting times. A lot of things going to happen. And I'm so excited. I want to let you know that we started to sell internet accounts, started to sell publication advertising on the island of Alvax. But here, man, I need a CRM. I really, really need a CRM. I don't know who the people have seen. I know you've seen some. I do not know exactly what the deal is. I need a CRM, go high level or something, or whatever you can put together for us. And we'll work out a percentage deal for you or a monthly fee or whatever. You need to tell us.
Yeah.
You need to tell us what you've got. But I need you to show Daphne a demo. I saw a video, but to me, it is just, to be honest with you, it's a clusterfuck. I have no clue what's going on. I just see. I'm sorry. I'm just. I just don't know. I'm looking at the video. I was like, wow. Man,
That's funny.
Good, but
I got you. We can hop on. That's why we can definitely just talk about it. Because basically what I was trying to show you is basically proof of everything. Because I can talk about it, right, and say that it does stuff, but I wanted to show you specifically how and where it does it. So, you can really just use that as reference and I can really explain what's happening, but it's able to fetch all of these, I was able to fetch hundreds of locations and gyms in different areas, and we were able to do it over and over and over and run it, and we increased the quality over and over. So, it wasn't fetching the same places anymore. It was fetching even more, and it learned to fetch different areas and try different methods. So we're sourcing a bunch of different gyms and getting real creative with the searches. So it's sustainable, meaning
Okay, I've got probably 10 different SKUs in my head, right? One is advertising, one is, selling internet accounts, one is this, one is that, one is that. The other thing is the gymnasiums. Now you talk about gymnasiums,
okay,
which has nothing to do with my other things.
That's complete. That's fine. My bad. I was just gonna say we can handle different projects. So if you we can talk about a different project.
Just a second. I just want to take this call quick. Just a second.
Okay. Hello?
Hello?
Oh, okay. Can you hear me?
I'm really sorry I had to take the call. Let me tell you what it is. It's very interesting. I'm about to start doing jewelry auctions in resorts. right? I don't know if you know all the shit I'm doing. I'm
Hmm.
an auctioneer. I do auctions and resorts, right? I used to do it on cruise ships. I used to generate between $80,000 to $120,000 a week, selling 60 works of art a day times 5 auctions, 300 paintings a week. And now I'm
Jeez.
going to start doing jewelry auctions in resorts, collecting a lot of data, but also making a ton of money. So what I'm doing is, and I need a system for that as well. Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah, so what I'm doing is I do like 60 lots of loose stones, watches, blah, 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 in an auction in a very high-end resort, where I have people with money. And what I do is I do an auction. Everything starts at $1, right? But it could be $1, but I sell it for like $6,000 or $8,000, right?
Hmm.
It's technique. I've been to auctioneering school, Decatur, Indiana, so I'm damn good at auctioneering. That's the only thing I'm good at. Anyway, so these people I've been interested in buying a light box. A light box is you can take any gem or any necklace or anything, put it in there, and it goes. You put it inside there, and it does a 360 photography video of it, so you can see all the facets and everything. So when
Wow.
I display it, I own a 3D technology company. So during my auction, I have holofans and 3D screens where I bring these images out in the sky, and it turns around, and you can almost like touch it, but it's done through
Jeez.
the 3D technology, and I've got a CRM and all that shit. But I'll tell you more about it later on. I do a lot of shit.
That's
So
awesome.
yeah, so what I do is I do an auction of $50,000 very easy in 2 hours. I give buyer's premium and a seller's premium. So the buyer's premium, I give 10% to the hotel. So the hotel make $5,000. I work on a 30% commission. So whenever I do an auction, I make like 15,000. I give up to a third away to my helpers or whatever. So I end up like 10,000 in my pocket in 2 hours. So if I do it 4 times a week, once a week, one time a week, 4 times a month, I'm making like $40,000. But what if I do it 2 times? I'm making 80,000. What if I do 3 auctions a week in different resorts? Then I make $120,000 a month,
That's
right?
okay.
Yeah, and fucking
Okay.
ongoing, and I can force multiply it. I'm sitting with DI, Diamonds International, and FE Jewelers, the biggest dealers in the Caribbean and Mexico and so on. The jewelry is already there. I don't even touch the jewelry. They bring it over with security. People have a preview. They have someone monitoring everything. People, and when they buy, their credit cards on file at the hotel already. So all they do is they just sign as if they buy an expensive drink. But some stuff could be $100, some could be 50, some could be 5,000, could be 10,000. Depends on what they're buying. But it's fun. It's fun and it's money, man. It's money. So
Wow. That's
yeah.
awesome.
Anyway, yeah.
Are
So
you
the
are
dollar.
you like do you just need more people? Like what are you blocked on to move more faster on that?
No, I need the CRM where I enter all these
Yeah,
people's data and all this stuff in, and then
I
what
got
I'm
that.
interested in is doing after sales. I want to do after sales, right?
Hmm.
I want to do I can do at least like 10 to 15% after sales because people buy maybe like a necklace, but now they want earrings with it, or they buy earrings now they want a matching emerald nice necklace that hang with, and it's a birthday or it's anniversary, whatever. So these people buy, but also during my auction,
Hmm.
I tell people, hey, do you want, who of you love Mexico? And they put up their hands. Who of you want to live in Mexico without putting any money down? Well, come and see me after the auction. I've got a way how you can buy land, without putting any money down, right? Or if you want to buy a really, really nice birthstone that you cannot afford, like a 16 or a 20,000 or a $50,000 carat ring or whatever, come and talk to me after the auction. I've got a way for you to buy it for free. Come and see me. And when they come, I tell them, hey, do you have a FICO score over 720? No, I don't have. Okay, fuck off.
Mm.
What do I
Yeah,
gotta do? Yeah,
that's what I
yeah,
wanted to talk
yeah.
to you about too. So I just partnered with this other client. I built out their thing as well, and we're kind of almost doing the same thing a little bit. Like, they became a client, but I'm also, they wanted some custom work, and I'm like, hey, let's just go half on this idea. Like, I like what you're building. So I built out a credit repair API that basically, does a bunch of like credit repair work, dispute letter writing, fetching credit reports, credit analysis, things like that. So I built that out, And I told him, I said, hey, like, once you get these people's credit up, or even your past clients, can we take, like, would you want to do something like this? And I showed him, on Vadim's permission, I asked him, like, hey, can I show this guy this? And then I showed the dude, and he basically was like, yeah, I can basically take all my clients and move them to the next step, which is the Burns funding. So we basically have an ever and never ending inflow of leads if we connect those two connectors together. Um,
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. And you know what? I collect a lot of data. I'm going to start collecting a lot of data on my landing pages with my Wi-Fi,
yeah,
right?
I got that ready for you
Um,
too.
oh, yeah. Well, watch this. I just want to show you something on one of my radios. I just want to show you. This is on the island of Alvax. From the beginning of the month. This is the people that log in. Take a look quick. I just sent it over to you.
Let me see. It's loading. Okay.
Yeah, take a look at the bottom there. It's probably now it's already like 11,000 already. It's from the beginning of the month. That is just on one of my landing pages, 9,900, like 10,000 people. Out of that 10,000 people, believe me, at least like fucking 5% have a FICO score over 720.
Of course, of course.
Yeah.
I mean, I promise you, like, if we connect together, like, I'm 100% positive I can give you a big inflow of leads on this specifically, aside from the CRM, like, this is business to business, or, just partner to, network to network,
Yeah,
um,
what I need to do, right? So we're not all over the place. Alex, it's my fault. What I need to do is I need to write for you down what I need, what program, what project I need for what. But for right now, the first thing I need is a CRM, because let me tell you why. If I can show you, I've got 900 businesses that I pre-entered into my Too Cool and Crew Discount program. Okay? I'm going to send you over something right now. Let me see where I can put it. Hold on a second. I just want to get it quickly. I'm going to forward it over to you. This is what Dima. This is what Dima put together for me. Hold on a second. I just want to get it, okay?
okay.
I just want to see, what did I do with it? Oh, here it is. Here it is. Take a look and see. This is what we're working on. Please take a look at it. Can you open it?
Yes.
This is what Dima puts me together. This is my crew program, the crew perks. Okay? Crew perks. This is what we're working on. I'm going to pay him probably $125,000 to put this whole thing together. We spoke yesterday, and I told him I'm not selling to Jerry Conti. He said, so is this deal off the table? I said, no. But this is all the stuff he put together for me, if you take a look at this.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, probably 90% is AI who did this. But,
No, Gamma is an
know,
AI. I use
uh,
Gamma. Gamma is an AI presentation maker.
oh, great. Yeah. But anyway, we've got many different things. My point is, at the moment, I've got 900 and something pre-entered businesses in Holvax, Cancun, Playa del Carmen, Cozumel, Isla Mujeres, and so on and so on. And we are tapping on these businesses. Do you want the business from the cruise ship crew, from the airline crew, and from the tourists coming over here? Yes or no? And if they say no, okay, you're out. If they say yes, I'm interested. Okay, it's 250 one-time fee. Plus, if you want to be on the Wi-Fi landing pages, it's 350, 550, 950. We're picking up contracts right now, but it needs to go in a CRM. This guy, I have a group chat where he take photos of the contracts and send it over to me, and it's unbelievable how I'm operating. I need to get a CRM. This is the most
Yeah.
important thing that we can do right now. And if I have to give you a percentage of every contract being signed, or at the end of the month, I give you a percentage of the total, because you will see it. It's in the CRM.
Yeah.
Or you give me a price on running the CRM. Well, what's going to happen is Daphne's going to go and take a look and analyze. He's going to say, well, Go High Level have this feature, and you don't have it, and blah, 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 blah. He's going to take, and,
Yeah.
how do we justify commission or whatever? What is your fee? Whatever we can work out. I think what we need to do is, I just think what you need to do and look at, we have a business, the address, would they approach, yes or no? If they would approach, what did we pitch them? What was the proposal amount? And did they put a deposit down? And if they put a deposit down, how much they put down? What was the deal? Blah, 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 blah. And do we need to follow up? When is he going to pay the rest of the money? Because we're missing, man. We're missing. I've got people who are supposed to pay me like another 150, another 300, another 500, and I forget about it.
Yeah.
And then later on, I find out, oh fuck! And
No,
then by the
that
time it's
that won't happen with
No,
this.
man.
I promise you. It's using
I'm
AI,
not.
so the AI
I
can
don't-
generate the message and groom them in the meantime while you're waiting, or it could put them in. We have the newsletters connected to it too. So in the meantime, you can have
yeah.
somebody in a newsletter, but they're not. They could be a cold lead. So say if you just meet somebody, right, or say you put up an ad, they can go into that newsletter. And then, once they actually click something, then they actually become a hot lead. And that's where your sales team actually goes in. And that sales team can actually be an AI. So it won't, it's all pretty much really robust and dynamic to how you want to sell.
Explain to me again. Explain to me again. Let's say, for example, I'm a business owner. I own a pizza, lobster pizza. Very
Uh-huh.
unique. I'm a lobster pizza guy, right? So what happens? Explain to me. So my salespeople go and drop him off information, or we send him out a newsletter. Can you explain it to me so I understand it?
You
Because I can
could
tell
you
you
could
right
actually
now.
you could do both. It's up to you.
Let me explain to you something. Daphne is really, really excited about a newsletter. Okay, so
Yeah.
what we are doing right now on Holbox, we wanna do a proof of concept on Holbox. Okay, on Holbox, what we're gonna do is we have a map. We have a guy who made a map. We have internet in 2 of the ferry terminals. One going over to the island and one arriving at the island. And from there on, we've got internet at the ferry terminals. We're now going to put internet on the actual ferries as well. They already put Starlink. All I'm going to do is put the landing page in there. And then people will get, when they want to connect to the internet, it's not free. They're going to buy a little map for $5. It's a really nice little map. A really nice little map, double-sided, whatever. It comes with the coupon book. All the people in the coupon book, we already entered into Tukul and Krudiska, into the Tukul mobile application, right?
Yeah.
So we are the digital version. The people who made the coupon book, they are friends of mine. They own this Paparana little shops in each one of these terminals, and also a place where the people sit down. So if people want to connect, those are the 10,000 people that connected from the beginning of the month. It's the 15th now. So we probably will have 20,000 to 30,000 people. Normally it's about 60,000, but it's low season right now. So the people, if they want to connect to the internet, they have to buy the map. It's $5. So they buy the map. Inside it, we says, here is internet inside the map. So there's a voucher that goes inside. So the people will open up the package for the map, and inside is a voucher. They take the voucher, they register themselves as a local or as a visitor, right? And an email address. So we collect the email addresses. So now we collect data from the people that connect to the internet. If you're in a resort and you want to get internet for our Playa Wi-Fi network all over the island, at the lobby, they will sell you a map. You get a map, you buy the map. I get half of that. So I get $250 because I supply the internet inside. So we're going to put in all the resorts and the lobbies where the people want to connect to the internet, whatever. They just buy a map. If they already bought a map, they can buy a voucher. The voucher, when you register with your email address and your name and everything, it allows 3 or 4 devices that can connect on the same account, right? So you've got 3 or 4 devices that can log in with the same account. It's perfect, really nice.
Yeah.
So we collect that data. So Daphne is really interested, and I'm very interested also in a newsletter.
Yeah.
Right?
Did you
So,
see the newsletter? Oh, okay. I sent you a video. It's the newsletter that I built for you for. Okay, so I built it for somebody else, but then I was like thinking of you in mind, and then I built it, copied and pasted it for you, and then I put all the Mexican, all the different tourist blogs and places in Mexico, and it fetches like the latest content in the past 7 days, and then it synthesizes it, and then it writes like 3 articles each time you run it.
Wow.
And then what it does is it
Wow.
also translates it into Spanish. So it creates an English
Wow.
version and then it creates a Spanish version. Because we talked about a lot of stuff, and like I said, I hop in the lab and I get really deep and try and create as much as I can. So that was one thing
Yeah.
I wanted to demo, because I
Okay.
record content for YouTube and stuff. So I want to when I use your idea, the demo, that's I'm like really trying to push the boundaries.
Excellent. Okay, so listen, why don't we create a starting point, right? And let's just focus just on the CRM with a newsletter and the data I collect on Allbox. Because once we get this done, Alex, we can do the same thing on Isla Mujeres. We can do the same thing on Cozumel, the same thing on Castamaya. I've got quite a region, right? And then on a separate book, on a separate subject, I want to talk to you about the gymnasiums because it's really exciting. But I first want to talk to you just now. I want to talk to you about 2 things. The
Okay.
one thing, the one thing is the what I'm doing in Allbox right now, and that will flow over to Isla Mujeres. The same thing. 6 million people going to Isla Mujeres a year. My plan is to sell to 1% a $3 internet account will make me a couple of $100,000 per month, right? Per year, and the data I'll be collecting. So let's focus on that because,
Okay.
Alex, there's money for you. I'm not stingy. I just want to make shit work, and I want to pay my salespeople their commission, and I want to pay my engineer his money to make shit happen, and I want to pay a person who has a CRM that can help me to make that. I can go and buy a CRM and pay like whatever per month on that. But that's not what
Yeah.
I want to do. I want someone who have traction. And when you told me you've got a custom design thing, that's what I like.
This
You
is
custom design, yeah, and you've got
I'm
AI connected to it, and fuck it, man, you're right on board.
I
I would
swear
love to.
I put it on my son that I am building something that's world class. So that I'm
Yeah,
not just building something that's just janky one off. It's not for just
yeah,
it's not just for a
yeah,
single use. This is going to be
right.
the future of how
Excellent.
people do things, and I want like I said, I want to get this in your hands, and that could be our business, a starting point. But like
Okay.
I want to partner and grow businesses using this platform, as
Excellent.
well.
Listen, I tell you what, Jerry have told me before, there's a guy who make a newsletter. He's making $110,000 per month out of a newsletter. And when I thought about it, it's not very difficult. It's not very difficult. If you can show how many businesses go, how many sessions, if I can get 500,000 people connecting to my network, let's say in a few months' time, I'm telling you right now, in about 6 months' time, I'll have 500,000 people connecting to my network, right? So
Mm,
if we have 500,000 people connecting to our network, I will easily pay $250 to $500 per month to be
yeah.
listed on your newsletter. If I'm a real estate company or a marina and I want boats, whatever, right? With this data we collect, and every month the data becomes bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. There's enough money for us to float around. If you want to make money on the newsletter with us, tell me what percentage you want. Let's go for it. Once my money clear, if you want the $5,000 up front or a $10,000 up front and say, Chris, this is what I'm going to do for you. Put this money in my bank account and let's deduct as I go along and build for you and build and be part of your business.
Yeah.
I would love that.
Yeah.
And be our newsletter guy. I was going to use Dima. I was going to use Dima, but Dima wants, I don't know, he's busy and,
Man,
he's good and stuff,
I
but I
I
rather
love
work with,
Dima, but I'm a beast right now. Like
you're
I'm
a
a
beast. Yeah,
beast.
you're a
I'm at
beast.
the perfect age right now where like I'm
Okay.
putting out
Okay,
some of the
perfect.
best work I've ever
Perfect.
put out in my life.
Perfect. I've got magical with me. Let's do some business. Let's make some money together. Let's go keep talking at it.
Yeah.
Really? No, really, Alex, let's do it,
Seriously,
okay?
I'm down.
Okay, so what I'm interested in is a CRM. I want you to show Daphne, this is where you enter the business name, this is the salesperson, this is where they log in, and this is the people he saw on Monday. And this is the deal. This is the people he saw on Tuesday, on Thursday, whatever. And,
Okay.
whatever a CRM. Okay, that's what I need.
Got that.
Secondly, Secondly, let's put candy floss in front of Daphne's face, right? And tell her you are a newsletter specialist and you can do a newsletter for us. And you're going to take a piece of the newsletter, whether it is 10, 15, 20% of the revenue coming in. Okay? But I
Absolutely.
am not going to. I'm not going to let you do a newsletter and waste your time and nothing happens. I will feed you. I will give you money and say, listen, I know it costs money to get this done. I just want to get it done nice. And once we have a newsletter and I have the data coming in and it automatically sends a guy out the newsletter and we can show how many people are subscribers on the newsletter. Fuck, man. I can have the people subscribers for free or something like that, right? Just to get a lot of people in the
Ooh,
newsletter. And
that's
later
what
on we could charge. Yeah,
that's
later we
what I
could charge
wanted
them
to tell you. I built it, so I didn't realize that our CRM had the capability, but I mean, I built it obviously, but when I built your thing, I was like, oh, we can have free programs and we can have paid programs. Programs are basically newsletters.
Yeah,
Program is the umbrella, because with a program you can do so much with a program, and a program has a newsletter, so you can,
yeah,
those people you put into a program, like, so say if you wanted to start a course, right, start a learning course where people pay $100 a month, or $500 a month, or even just like how board of advisors, you pay like X amount of thousands of dollars, right? You can
yeah.
be a part of a program, and that program, you can manage that whole program and launch content through a newsletter. You could have a whole page, a whole chat where people can talk to each other. It's a pretty robust tool, but that's basically the core of the newsletter functionality. So those people, anytime you run a newsletter, an ad, or something like that, they could attach to a program. So they'll get enrolled in a program, and that's where we send out the newsletter, and we can see, and that's where we're holding all that data on what people are enrolled in what programs, and that's how we know what people are interested in.
You know what, Alex, that's excellent. And you know what? If there is extra programs or something you have to buy, I'll be happy to give you the
Polly.
money. If you tell me, hey,
Oh,
Chris, we need,
yeah,
we need this. We need this for
absolutely.
this. We need this for this. Tell me, hey, this is like $2,000 or $5,000 or whatever. Let's buy it, man, if it makes sense, because this can escalate us at 10x or something like that.
Absolutely.
Um, so that is the one program. It is a CRM for my salespeople, which is critical. Before I go to more salespeople, I've got one guy selling, actually two of them right now, but the one guy is not selling on Cozumel because I have to go and put up more access points, but we are aggressively working on Allbox. It's low season right now, and it's a perfect timing. I went there for one day and I signed $1,500 of advertisement, okay? We've got tons of money more coming in. It is a Labor weekend, so it's long
Nice.
weekend. So my guys left, and on Wednesday they're going to continue. So the timing to do things is right now, right, with the CRM. So if you can show Daphne and I, maybe later on today, if possible, or whatever,
Yeah.
this is what our CRM looks like. This is what I can do, so Daphne can see. We have the time today, just to let you know. Daphne tomorrow is but we've got time also on Thursday and Friday. Just like, tomorrow she's going across with my son. It's Teachers Week. That's why she was supposed to be across today and tomorrow and Thursday, but it's Teachers Week. So today we've got time.
Okay.
Tomorrow, not really. Not really, but Thursday and Friday we've got time again. Let's nail this CRM down, all right?
Yeah.
And then let's see how we connect with the emails that come in, how we can tie that. We'll give you full on access to our back end, okay?
Yeah,
So
that'd be
you
awesome.
can look in there. We have a Shafiq, who is our main programmer out of Singapore or something like, I don't know
Nice.
where he's from. He's got a PhD in artificial intelligence and also in science.
Man, I'd
right?
love to
Computer
work with him,
science.
and I'd love to,
Okay,
especially I can give him this tool and he'll know exactly how to use it,
okay, perfect.
actually.
We can communicate together. That is for the back end of the Wi-Fi, right? He made us the video that when someone connects to the internet, a video plays first. It counts down until it reaches like 10 seconds left, and then it says visit advertiser. Then you click on the visit advertiser. Let's say, for example, Ultramar, it gives you like a 25% discount. So you watch the video, it says 25% discount, blah 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 blah. I'm like, where the fuck am I going to get the discount? It says visit advertiser. And when you click on that, All you put in, you buy your ticket right there and they give you a 25% discount. Hee-haw. We can run a report to the business owner to show them how many times his video shown. It loops with other videos, right? So when someone connect this video show, when you connect the same on your same phone, another video will show, another video will show, another video. They rotate, only like about 10 of them per hotspot. So I can create different hotspots, and then I can put different videos on different hotspots, right? So the advertiser can say, oh, I want my video to show on this hotspot, that hotspot, that one, and that one. And I'm telling them, okay, it's $950 for 3 months, right?
Yeah.
You know, whatever. Yeah. So we have that. And then also the landing page that opens up. You can click on transportation. You can click on shopping. The businesses are not alphabetically listed. We put first come, first serve, so we can create the urgency. So let's say there's a restaurant, Africa. When you open restaurants, it shows Africa. It's a friend of mine at the top. When you click on it, you can go to the website and you can call them and all of that. That's before you log into the internet. So we can run activity sessions to show the business owner how many people clicked on your ad. Okay, I cannot show how many people came in, but once they connect and they watch the video and they continue, I can show a business owner how many people looked at your video, how many people tried to skip your video, at what time in the video did they try to skip, and how many people clicked on visit advertiser, right? So
Yeah.
I can run them that report. So I've done it with real estate. And I already make money. They give me a commission of 2.5%. I already bought 2 pieces of land with the money that they gave me. A commission.
That's
2 pieces
awesome.
of land in their fucking property. Yeah. And now I get the contract to do Wi-Fi for 30,000 homes, to run fiber into 30,000 homes, which can make me about $500,000 a month if I do that for
See-
$25 a piece. Yeah, I swear.
See,
I swear
that's
to
where
God.
it's like I want to, I love that, and it's like that's where I want to partner with you on this stuff, and it's crazy
Yeah.
because like it's crazy that you need the CRM because that's
I
like
need it so badly.
that's what I
need it
have,
so badly.
and I'm realizing, okay, I think that's how I can work with you
And listen to
for
this.
now.
And listen to this. Listen to this. These communities, it's called Ciudad Maderas. They've got 30,000 homes. They've got about 10 locations in Mexico where they built 30,000 homes, 6,000 commercial properties in this whole complex. So they have no internet. They delivering water, electricity, and internet as utilities, right? So we about to get the contract to run the fiber throughout the whole community, and then I Wi-Fi up this community, so I collect the data when these people log in. So we give them like a weekly account or a monthly account, or if they pay me the $25 per month for internet service, we also allow them to connect all over the whole complex, because every second lamppost, we make it a hotspot. So the whole place is a mesh network. Can you imagine the data I collect? Fucking insane. It's going to be
Yeah.
insane. 30,000 homes in 5 years' time. We're just building. They're building right now. I bought 2 lands already, 2 lots. My engineer in there as well. They don't even have at the welcome entrance internet. So I'm going to put up my Starlink solar system over there. And in their main clubhouse, we're going to put up a Starlink system over there. And then we're going to start running the fiber. My partner's fiber is running right past his property. So it's beautiful. And we're sitting with rolls of 24 kilometers of fiber. So that is something else that's going to happen, but it's directly related to the CRM and the newsletter. I think the priority is CRM and newsletter, right? So
Yeah, because then I think the data is the next step, because I mean you don't even know what we can
Yeah.
do with the AIs with that data. Like that,
Oh yeah.
if we pass
Oh
that data
yeah.
to the AI, there's
Yeah.
Google Gemini now, which can take massive amount of data and analyze it, and
Okay.
without, so we can do some insane, never before done stuff if you have that amount of data.
Excellent.
And
Let me ask you something. Do you know anything about programmatic advertising? Programmatic.
I have
No.
been a client of programmatic advertising. So I've used all of the Twitter, I've used Instagram, Facebook ads. I actually used to get paid to do Facebook ads for people. So I've been a
What I
client.
want to do is what Dima's going to do. Dima's going to program for us. That's the plan.
Yeah, you told me
Jay
about
was gonna
that.
buy my-
You
He
told
was
me
gonna
about that.
He was going to program programmatic advertisement into our system, right? Now, so we have the Wi-Fi, We have the newsletter with the CRM and all of that. Then we can talk about the data, how we're going to manage the data.
Okay,
When
so
someone when someone register and they put the email address and a name and whatever, right? We want that email address that we get. We're going to give you backend access with the API. You can do integration, whatever. My business partner can do it as well with a radius server that we're using. That we have that email address, but your system need to send out to that email, right? A newsletter and say, hey, this is what's happening in Mexico, especially in Quintana Roo where you are right now. Or this is what's happening. If the email comes from a whole box, from a radio, from a whole box, we want to broadcast them out the whole box and the rest of Quintana Roo and maybe the rest of Mexico with a newsletter. But we can use that email address. We might not have a name and a last name, but then we can send them out, and then the newsletter can filter them if they're a male or a female for nail salon and spa and stuff like that. We can start filtering them. That data is very valuable,
yeah,
right? And then also we can go sell them real estate, and there you can ask what is your age and where do you live right now and blah, blah, blah. You can filter and fucking suck as much data as you can from the customer.
Yeah.
Not force them, but it is optional.
So,
you can start them.
Yeah, so that's what I was trying to tell you about the programs, is that the programs does exactly that. It puts everybody in a bucket. So whether they click something or whatever, they can be in many, many, many different buckets. And we're just programmatically sending different content to them on all types of channels, not just newsletters. So we're sending them texts, emails, phone, all pretty much anything we want, if they're inside of a program. So,
If they're inside a program, exactly. If they subscribe to receive.
Yeah, well, not just subscribe. Because if they're already opted in and if they're already in the system, even if they click a post that has the certain tag, we'll throw them in that other program. So they could be in the outdoors program, but they could also be in the boating program at the same time.
I love it. 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 Or the real estate program, or just vacation mode shopping program.
Exactly.
I love
and
it.
And we could even get super, super complex, which I don't want to over bloat you with too much stuff, but we can get to a point where an AI looks at all the programs that they're in and then creates a custom email for them that's tailored.
Alex, where are you located?
Austin.
In Austin.
Yeah.
Okay, I tell you what. As soon as my funds are going to clear, what I'm going to do is I'm going to buy you a ticket to San Diego or directly to Tijuana or whatever, and I'm going to put you up on the beach over here for 3 days. Come and meet with Happy and I. Let's sit down and we brainstorm and we kick ass.
Yeah, I'm down.
Can you do that?
Yeah, I'm down. That's where I think we should build some real awesome stuff.
I want to do? And you know what else I want to do? I want to fly you down to Cancun and come and spend 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 days with me down there. I want you to see what's happening so you can see reality. So you can see the real business and you fucking will enjoy it. And you can see what I'm doing, right?
Yeah.
We're getting into some mega shit, man. Once we have this, I'm about to spend $400,000 to become a third of a marina in Cancun. Okay, mega yachts. They're gonna have the boat show, the Mexican boat show at this place. I'm gonna own a third of it. I'm gonna own a third of a third, basically. But we will collect data from mega yacht people, so we will be able to sell them yachts, real estate, fucking name it. Those people have money, man.
If we partner on the AI too, we could also sell my CRM to them, and we can also partner on that.
Oh yeah,
and so it could be under your brand. It could be
White
under.
Labeling.
Yeah,
White
exactly.
Labeling. Okay, wonderful. You know what? So let's close this book down, okay? So the first most important thing I need is a CRM and then newsletter that goes with it, and then what do we do with the data to be able to get it to the newsletter, to get it to the people? That's one thing. So what I want to talk to you about right now is something else. I'm going to send you a video, Alex. You have not seen this video. Let me just see if I send you this video.
Okay.
I don't think you've seen this video. I'm going to send it over to you right now. Hold on a second.
Is it the Sinks?
Yeah, but the guy. With the guy.
Yeah, I got that.
You got it. That's AI, that guy.
Yeah.
Talk about the boat. that talk about the billboards and blah, blah, blah. Okay, so let me tell you, I'm going to send you over right now something else. How I can get, here we go. I'm going to send this over to you right now. Take a look at this. This is my plan. This is a plan. If this Burns funding is working, okay, this is my plan. Take a look at this. It's really, really interesting. Take a look at this. Here we go. I'm sending it over to you right now.
Okay.
Oh, and what I want to send you else is the calculator. Hold on a second. Let me send you the calculator as well. Just a second. I'll send it over to you.
Okay.
Hold on a second.
You remember I worked on a little bit of those AI influencer stuff for you, remember?
Yeah. Let me just quickly see this. Where is that calculator? I gotta get it. Hold on a second. Mauricio. Yes, I always promise myself I'll take this damn calculator and I put it airport. Hold on a second. Let me just see where the calculator is. Hold on. I gotta save this. Oh, where is it? Hold on. It's an investor calculator. Yeah. Why did these things disappear? Just a second for me, okay?
Yeah, no problem.
Well, I'm forwarding you over a few things, just so you can, hang on. I don't know why he doesn't want to take it. Here's just something I'm sending over to you. It's so important that you see this. Chris, I think I have it. Okay, hold on. Investor clock. Okay, here it is.
Okay.
Alex, here we go. Okay. SB Investor. Click on the calculator.
It says password required.
Yeah, there's a password there. SB calculator. The password is SB Investor. SB Investor. SB Investor.
Okay.
And there you go. There's a calculator, okay? So you can take a look there, okay?
Okay.
So listen, now take a look at what I send you over. This is amazing. If this Burns funding is working. So I calculated the following. I asked Heather. Heather is the person with the Sync billboards. I met her on that cruise with the 300 millionaires, right? It's just amazing how we connected and the whole thing I was taking up. We're about to sign a contract on the 26th. We're going to meet with Victor, who is the CEO of Expansion, Grupo Expansion, who has digital billboards in all the cruises. Ones, okay? Also in 2,000 metro bus stations and train stations and stuff like that. So there are bathrooms everywhere. So what they're going to do is I'm getting the contract together with friends of mine, and I'm going to make $50 per faucet per month. Okay,
nice.
According to the calculator. Now, how do I get my own faucets, right? As an investor. So what I do is I put in 60K. John and I put 30, get a 1.5 million loan. Is what I sent over to you. I want you to look at that, right? This is how I feed myself. So I get 1.5 million loan minus 25% is 1,125,000 divided by 2. So I end up with 562,500. I pay back my 60,000. I end up with 502,000. I buy 100 faucets for 250,000. I end up with 250,000 in my cash in my pocket left over. So if an investor put in 60K, then he can keep 50% of this revenue, right? Which is 126,250. Also, he keeps 30% of the net profit, which every faucet sets up. And now I have a way to go into gymnasiums, talk to the gym owner and say, hey, I'm going to pay your internet bill from now on. Here is $50 per month, automatically deducted. It's paid for. If he put in one faucet in his gym, if he put two faucets in, I give him the extra $50. I make $100 per faucet. So I make on my side $200. I split it 50-50 with my partner, and I put in my Wi-Fi hotspot. So now the gymnasium has an internet Wi-Fi landing page that shows the gym instructor, their name and everything, secure internet. Plus he has advertisement on the faucets as well. So I get the next gym and the next gym and the next gym and the next gym. And there is a shitload of gyms in Mexico. Just 10 gyms per town is 3,200 gyms. Right? There's about 10,000 gyms or whatever in Mexico, more than that. We can sell those people CRM as well. We can sell those people a CRM as well to the gym people. I've got a buddy right now. He's selling a high level to all the martial arts clubs in United States, and they're making a fortune. They're making like $100 and something thousand per month by selling their CRM. They first help the people with the CRM.
Yeah,
And
my competitors are making, man, my competitors are making $500,000 a month. My competitors are making a lot of money, and they're doing the same exact thing I'm doing.
Okay, so listen, let's go for it. We can go with the gyms, gym by gym by gym by gym
Yeah.
by gym by gym.
I built
And,
out
my-
a demo that the AI basically fetches the web and fetches a bunch of gyms and fetches all their numbers and puts them into the CRM automatically.
Oh, excellent, excellent. I want to show you something.
I
Just
did
want
it
to show it to
for
you.
Quintaru and Cozumel and Costa
Oh, you
Maya.
did? Oh, you did, huh? You
Yeah.
did.
Yeah, so
Okay.
that was the demo that I made. Because even when we get together, like I didn't want to just show you a blank workspace. I wanted to show you what it would look like. So
Yeah.
that was one of the test runs I had it do was, hey, fetch all the gyms in Costa Maya. And I also did another one that I said fetch all distressed hotels with bad Wi-Fi
Oh,
reviews.
really?
Yeah.
Oh, my God. That's amazing. So I just sent you something over. Do you know what an OXO is? OXO. OXOs.
Axios?
OXO. OXOs are like little 7-Elevens. They're like 7-Elevens.
Okay.
The OXO. If you go, for example, I just sent it over to you. If you go, for example, to Cancun and you type in OXOs, there are 22,000 OXOs in Mexico. If you type in OXOs, and then if you type in gyms, you will see you have the same amount of gyms and OXOs. And then I did another example out of Monterrey. If you type in OXOs and you type in gyms, you see the same amount. So there are a shitload of gyms in Mexico. There are a shitload of gyms everywhere.
Yeah.
So what I'm doing is, as I put my Wi-Fi hotspot inside a gym, and I pay for the internet, it doesn't cost me anything because the fucking billboards, the faucets are paying for the internet. Are you with me? Instead
Yeah.
of giving him cash, I pay for his internet, so he's happy. He doesn't have the internet bill anymore. Great, and you get free advertisement. You get one ad on the billboard plus another ad on the faucet for any nonprofit organization they're interested in, and then they can buy more. But I have the landing page with advertisement. So now I have the landing page for the advertisement, inside the gym, which have nutritional stores, car rentals, chiropractors, all those kind of businesses around them. So now I can sell advertising. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful concept. It's a beautiful concept. It's almost like every gym is his own little island with advertisers around them. Plus, the gym members get a discount when they go to all these places. So there's ongoing revenue forever. I calculated if I have 32 states, 10 counts, 10 gyms, 25 advertisers paying me $25 a month, 19 million a year in revenue. Right? So now every gym that I set up has a value of at least $20,000. Once I have a faucet in there and once I have a landing page with my Wi-Fi in there, it's valued at $20,000 if a company want to come and buy me out.
Yeah.
Because I'm also trying to get roof rights, right? It's the value, it's the amount of money that gym can generate in advertisement over the next 5 years. It's more than $20,000 per
Yeah.
gym.
Yeah.
Because I know the advertisers around it, and I know you've got nutritional products and things that want to show an ad and a video on some of these big gyms or a chain or whatever. It's. So So basically, this is how I expand my network all over Mexico. And then I take this fucking thing and I sell it if I want to. But if I collect a lot of data and we can make money with it with a newsletter, why sell? We just build it bigger and bigger and bigger.
Yeah.
Right? And then we can take it to any Caribbean island. If I go right now to any Caribbean island, St. Thomas and Martin, Barbados, Antigua, and Kitts and Lucia, Barbados, every one of those, and I type in gyms, maybe like 10 or 20 of them pop up right away.
Okay.
On that little island. Yeah.
Yeah.
So if I show them what we do over here, I can do. I'm not interested really in the United States because there's so much competition, but I can do. Nobody has what we've got.
That's
Nobody
what I'm.
has the faucet.
That's why I'm interested. That's why I'm interested
Nobody
in
has
the
the
long term.
Yeah, and listen, these people that do the programmatic on the faucets, right? They are interested in do programmatic with my Wi-Fi. So I want you programmatic on the Wi-Fi. So when you open up the Wi-Fi, it will show programmatic advertisement. It could be just banners or whatever, you know, but still you'll have local advertisers, the mom and pops or whatever, but it can show in a Norwegian cruise line, it could show whatever. It depends on how much activity I have per radio or per in my network, right? Programmatic. That's how they pay. You know, but people want to get the data from the visitors coming from Canada and the United States.
So I have an idea.
Yeah.
What if I built that, right? And you know, what if that just was like I basically built it, you know, for free, right? I built it as an open source thing.
Yeah.
And then we can get people on board with it, and then we could not sell it, but pretty much we could just get people using it, and then we have you know, that much data being sourced because we give it out for free.
I'll give you a handsome percentage of the revenues coming in. I'm not stingy because I don't have any revenue coming in from that right now. Newsletter, whatever you can work with me with, right? I'll give you a handsome percentage of whatever revenue comes in. For example, if I get $100,000 in from a newsletter, I don't mind to give you like 20 or 25. To be honest with you,
Yeah.
I don't mind.
Appreciate
I
it.
don't mind. I have partners and investors and so on. I got to take care of them. But I don't mind to give you up to a 25% commission on any ads or whatever revenue that's coming in. That's what I pay my salespeople right now. I can even go up to a 30%. Are you with me?
Yeah. I
Fuck,
mean,
man,
I just
we
want to
can make the
structure
money
it.
for that.
I want to
Yeah,
structure
I
it
don't
for
mind.
good, you know, and
Yeah.
I appreciate you, you know, at least like letting me know the like where we can lay around. But I'm gonna make sure like it's structured where it's fair, you know what I mean, and we can kill it. Like
No.
we're gonna
Hey,
freaking
listen.
murder. Like that's what I'm saying.
Exactly.
I don't think you understand. Like
Yeah.
I don't even think you understand how much I've already done so far. Like I've
I don't
done.
know because you've been doing some things in the back end here and there and there and there and there.
Yeah.
But I want us to
I'm in the
nail it
code.
down, make a document, and say, okay, let's go ahead, and this is the deal between us. So you feel good at it. And the thing is, I don't want you to program things for free. You know, if I have the money, I'll pay you. I'll
Well,
pay you for your time.
It would
You know,
it's more not free, but more like it's like let's just say I have $2 million of my technical development. You know what I mean? I'm putting
yeah,
that up because it's like I'm making my initial investment because I know that I know there's
money
value
comes.
in it. Yeah, I know there's
Yeah.
value in it. So
Okay.
I know
Oh,
exactly
listen,
how
I'll
to
be
do
fair.
business like that.
I believe that any relationship should be balanced and fair because if it's not, it's going one way or it's going the other way.
Exactly.
I want you to be happy and fucking make money with me. I make a little bit of money. I'm just a partner of my own company, but I've got other things that I'm 100% owner of. Other things with Daphne and I 100% owner of. This Wi-Fi thing to me is a tool to be able to collect data where we can make a lot of money. But listen, I only have partners in Quintana Roo that were investors with me. I can take this thing to any one of the other 31 states and make you a partner of that. Okay? And I have one partner in the other areas, and that is my engineer who's been with me for like 15, 20 years. He's like you, but he's running the radio server and everything on the back end, the microtics to be programmed and blah, 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 blah. He runs that. He's a partner with me. But I don't have any other partners, right? So I'll be happy to do the revenue share with you as much as I can, wherever I can. So you're happy and you just fucking come up with more ideas and make us more money.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, let's
Yeah.
do it. I just need,
Okay.
you know, likewise, I need partners. I built a badass product. I want to
Let's go for it. Let's
build
plug it in.
build on
You've got the
top.
right, you've got the right guy to plug some shit in. Is me. I'm telling you right
Yeah,
now.
plug it in basically.
Yeah, that's why That is why Vadim latched on, with what we're doing. And actually, he's doing amazing stuff. We're going to get this $2.5 million grant for my sports bra and the smart bra. You know about all of that, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. That's going to kick ass with DreamDoc. With DreamDoc, it's an application where we will charge the people like $4.95, but it's AI analytics. It tells you when you wake up all the shit that's going on with your heart when you're sleeping. You better watch out, man. You need to go to a cardio because AI tells us this and this and this and this is wrong with you, or something is happening. You get a little thing in the middle of the night, something happens.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah.
Yeah, I know about that, and that's what I'm saying is if I can plug in, like I don't want to get too technical with you. I want to be technical with the team who's building all this stuff. Like I would, me and them are gonna be best friends because I have a really basically me and you can really work at the high level on the ideas, and I can move and push on the technical side of things, and yeah, so I mean that's what I'm saying. I want to at least get like yeah, so how about today let's try and meet with Daphne and get like at least like, that starting point moving going. And then like let's spend the rest of this week actually trying to get something of value up and ready.
Okay. Let's do the CRM.
Yeah, the CRM is the first thing.
This is how fucked up it is right now. I have a group chat, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because I give commission to a lady who's managing my guy at 20%. He's on 30%, so I give away 50%, right? So this guy, when he signs a contract, he take a photo and he put it in the group chat. And that's how I collect data. And someone had to go and enter it. So Daphne created an online web form where he can go because we don't know, his writing is not too good, right? But why go and enter it into a web form if he can go and put it straight into a CRM with this thing? Start sending out emails and follow-ups and all of that stuff. So please, I need a CRM, right? For my salespeople, and it's a good time to do it now. So why don't we do this? Let's just do CRM today or this afternoon if you can, and just do Daphne a demo. Just we go on Zoom, and you just show Daphne a demo, right?
Yeah,
For
let's do it.
businesses. Okay. What time is good for you? I have, unfortunately, or why don't we do this? Let's do it on Thursday. Thursday, Daphne is here. Friday, she's here. I can coordinate with her. Or we can do it this afternoon. I have a 3 o'clock call. And I think I have, what time is it now? I have 11 o'clock call. Oh boy, what time is it? I have in half an hour, I do another call. But I have a 3 o'clock call, and Daphne is running out for tennis and stuff. So why don't we just coordinate it for Thursday, let's say like 10 o'clock.
Okay.
10 o'clock Pacific Standard Time on Thursday, and do a demo for us on the CRM, because as soon as we can, I would like to put Mariano, my salesperson, in there, and then we train him. This is how you enter the data. This is how you're going to fill it out. From now on, this is what you do. Can the CRM be data entered from a phone, or does it have to be a laptop?
No, it could be anything actually. It could be anything. It could be a different website. Yeah, it could be a web, it could be mobile, it could be desktop, it could be a whole nother website. You could have it on Google, and it could send the results to this CRM. Like it's fully integratable.
Oh, wonderful, amazing. Can we schedule for 10 o'clock on Thursday?
Yes. Can you drop your email in here again? I lost it.
I'm gonna send you right now. Here we go. It's gonna be Chris at SGM Digital. You know what the best thing to do is? Send it to info at sgmdigital.com. Send us an invite.
Okay. I will send it.
It goes to Daphne and me.
11.
It's 10 o'clock Pacific Standard Time.
10 PST. Okay, that's perfect.
I think it's like 11 o'clock your time.
Yeah, yeah.
Perfect.
Cool. Yeah, we'll do that.
Okay. Okay, perfect.
Sounds
And
good.
then what I'll do is I'll break down for you my projects. You know most of them. You know most of them, but I need to do something with the data I collect when the people register for my auctions as well. Right? We need to make an online forum where they go and register so we collect as much data as we can to be able to be in my auction, so we can collect data from those people coming into my auctions as well. And then we can create a newsletter for them as well. Like, you know, all
Yeah.
my audience coming to my auction, I'm going to collect some valuable data. And I know who has money because I can see they bought a $5,000, $6,000, $2,000 item or $18,000 gemstone or whatever. I want a VIP. We're going to collect some people who's got money.
You know what's
know?
crazy too is like if you have the data, the AI will probably be able to spot things and find people that you would have never even thought of in the first place. And
Imagine.
be able to connect these dots and stuff. So it's gonna
Oh,
get
man.
crazy. And I can only talk about it, you know, but you once you see it for yourself, like it's like you're gonna start to see everything of what you can do. And that's what I need is I need you to connect the dots, you know?
Yeah.
Because
Okay,
that's
well,
where
I
the
need
big ideas come in.
Yeah. Well, I need you. I've got what I said. What I'm going to do is I'm going to write you down different projects so you see what I'm working on. I'm
Perfect.
talking about collecting the data from 30,000 home people. I mean, how many people do you have in a home? 3? Let's say only 2. That's a lot of data, man.
Yeah.
And you can see where they connect, how often they connect, what they look at. We have all that stuff, and that is just 1 out of the 10 properties. I cannot run fiber in all their places, but they do not have a landing page with secure internet. They have a clave. Everybody can log into everyone. I can scare the living shit out of them with web security. So we can collect bucket lot of data from wealthy people who are home owners already in these properties. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
10 properties with an average of, let's say, 20,000 people. 200,000 people,
Mhm.
right? Data of homeowners that we can collect per month. No, really. So it's very interesting. And then, of course, all the gym members as well. Gym
Yeah.
members, airline crew members. Yes. It's insane. Yeah, with all the projects.
Yeah. I even built Poly AI, so that's already done and built. So it's like that's crazy.
Well, let's look at that, because the thing is, depends what we're going to do with Dima. We'll see. We'll see what we're going to do with that.
Yeah.
But I would really like to have this in-house with you, to be honest with you. I really would love to have it in-house with you. You know, to be honest with you, instead of with Dima. I'm just telling you. If you do other projects, you know, or oversee Dima, you oversee him, what he's doing, right?
Yeah.
So we bring you into the company, and you can even be a shareholder, but you are our CRM AI revenue generator, whatever. I don't know what you call it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Something with technology, you know?
Yeah.
Something with technology.
So let's do this. I gotta prepare for this call now.
Yeah.
Let's connect. If you want to send anything in the meantime that we can look at, the guy's name is Mariano Branduska. That's his name. And we're signing contracts right now on Holbox. We're going to do Isla Mujeres. We're going to do Costa Maya. We're going to do Cancun. We're going to do Porto Aventuras and many other places in Quintana Roo first. And that's when I'm going to do the first gyms as well, because everything is in my reach, right?
Mm-hmm.
I want to get in the next few months, I want to get at least like 20 gyms up and running 100%, right? And operational. Yeah.
I see.
Yeah.
That's
All right,
awesome.
Alex. Awesome, Alex. Awesome. Let's make it happen.
Yeah, definitely. I'm excited. Definitely excited.
Me too. Okay, listen, I'll tell Daphne on Thursday morning at 10 o'clock, we'll do a call with CRM and newsletter.
Yeah.
CRM and newsletter. Okay.
CRM and newsletter. And if you want, like I said, or like you said, send me a list of everything. But I pretty much already have everything covered so far.
Okay, great.
Cool.
All
Uh,
right, Alex.
all
Thanks
right.
a lot.
You have a good one.
Okay.
Talk to you in a bit.
Thank
Bye.
you. Okay, bye.
Babe,
Hello?
I have somebody on the other line. Hello.
Why do you always sound like that? What the fuck is your problem?
I was stretching. Why are you so mean to me?
Jeez.
I was
Sorry.
stretching. Why are you yelling? Do you hear yourself?
You hear yourself every time I answer the phone. It's
Babe. No, I have Christian on hold.
So frustrating.
I have that Christian guy on hold. He said $10,000 to $25,000. He keeps going down, but I don't give a fuck. Like, just give me something at this point. But he said, like, you know, we were supposed to start today, but now the other girl isn't ready today, so now I have to start Thursday. So that's when I should be getting some type of payment. And he said he can start off with, transfer me 10,000. But I was like, what happened to the 25,000? Why can't we just do that? So I'm probably gonna like push back on it and be like, can you just send me an initial payment of $25,000 and we're good.
Okay. He's a scammer. That's why he's going down on his payment.
No, he's not a scammer, dude. He's just, this is just the
cannot be
dance.
driving the car, bro. The AC is killing me.
Okay, can you be nice to me? I'm literally just working hard, my ass off. You made me feel so self-conscious last night. I have been on the phone all morning with recruiters, and like, dude, I told you that. I told you. You were like, it doesn't happen overnight, babe. It quite literally happens overnight. That's what the beauty of like 24 hours is. Like, you get 24 hours in a day to make as much money as you can.
I'm just confused why you can't get a job. What's the issue?
I wish I could. I might make a YouTube video on this one day to show people, because
Guys,
it's
I have
actually
a friend, Coffee. I have a friend, Coffee. He does exactly what you do, and he quit his other job because they wouldn't let him work from home, and he went and got another job the next week.
babe, I don't know what to tell you. I really don't. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. And like, I'm doing fucking good. I'm getting 90% further than a lot of people in the job market, but I'm sorry I'm not a fucking goddamn unicorn like you, what the fuck you just said or something. Like, what did I do? Damn. I always did something wrong. You just can't accept me for who I am.
No. I was just asking.
Damn.
Jesus. Like, there's a guy that does exactly what you do, software engineering, and he didn't understand why his company was trying to make him come into office. He was protesting, and he was like, because you don't need a person like
And
me that
plus,
works in front of the screen.
probably the
Yeah,
reason,
blah,
another
blah,
reason
whatever.
why is because I don't code in like the newest languages now. There's some new ass languages, not new, but like there's Python, there's Next, and like I didn't hop on those because I was already coding in like these older languages. And now these older just because I didn't fucking learn hop on the new languages, I just stuck to the old languages because that's where I was making money. That fucked me up because like now when I could have like 8 years experience in something, I'm basically starting from, oh, I only have 1 year. Like, that's stupid as fuck. You know what I mean? I've been doing this shit forever. So like, that's also probably what hurts me as well. Because I didn't start off in Python. I started off in PHP, and like all my jobs have been PHP. But now all of a sudden Python is like the industry standard, and they don't want to hire anybody who doesn't know Python. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So, like, I mean, I'm finding jobs that are my stack, but also like there's a 60% chance that it's okay, like 60% of jobs that I get are going to be in my stack or not in my stack. Okay? If it's in my stack, then I have to compete. Or no, if it's not in my stack, then I have to compete with people who do know that stack. You get it? So then I fall short. So the ones that people that I am, that are in the old stack, it's like, then you got to deal with, okay, there were just a shitload of layoffs the past couple of years and what we're going through right now. And now the talent pool is so saturated that there's so many good developers out there.
Why can't you go work at Amazon? My mom said she could get you a job there. I just don't understand.
Bro, you're okay. We're obviously not progressing on this conversation at all. So
You said you could work for AWS. That's Amazon Web Services.
Okay, cool. Then call him. Shit, man. Like, I'm doing fine, man. Just give me a fucking break.
Oh, okay, whatever. Whatever. Whatever.
Damn, I just fucking got my fucking bills paid. Now it's like, okay, now I need a fucking I gotta get my fucking everything back up. Okay, transfer me this much money and give me a percentage on this so I have stable income.
Okay.
If job plan doesn't work out, I have a very promising entrepreneurial route. And my dad even said himself, he's like, look, if this is your calling, if this is your path, then that might be it. It's like maybe the job isn't working for a reason. It be not because like of like anything whatever. It's because like naturally like you're an entrepreneur, and maybe it just doesn't align. Maybe
Yeah.
you actually have something now that you can sell, and like I've always been an entrepreneur. I've always sold even if my shit sucks. Like I've always been able to sell. So fuck it, I have something amazing. And I basically went 3 4 months with zero income. Like that's the craziest shit I've ever had experienced in my life. And remember when that shit happened to me once or twice in last year, when I was like, huh, this is weird, babe. I made no money this month. And you're like, that's strange. I'm like, yeah, that's strange. And then look now, I'm like, oh, fuck. Like, that is not the new normal. But it feels like the new normal because it fucking hurts. But it's not the new normal. Like, it's never been normal. Like, it's 100% not normal.
Why? Okay.
And
What's
plus,
the
the
follow-up?
only reason why I'm even like that right now is probably because I had to fucking bootstrap my own goddamn company instead of taking on all this investor money. And then
Okay, I don't want to talk. I don't want to talk about this anymore.
the niggas are talking about selling parts of the company
I
for
just
like,
said I don't want to talk about this no more.
and
Holy
then
shit!
and then
Do you not
Google
hear me?
Google wants to give me $100,000.
Google's not gonna give you $100,000.
Yes, it is. It's called the Google Future AI Futures Fund.
Okay, so what is gonna happen with my car is the part's gonna get purchased, and I have someone putting it on the car. Okay, because you didn't handle it. You fell through. I don't want to talk about you're talking about work and job and stuff like that. Okay, next issue, my car.
I gotta turn this damn stream off.
I need my car fixed.
I'm gonna
What
turn
are
it.
you doing?